Fox Carolina, the Midday News.
Welcome back to the Midday News on Fox Carolina. Art lovers, get ready for an immersive art experience. Kaleidoscope is showcasing the beauty and many perspectives that art can bring, all while benefiting a good cause. And joining me now from the Premier Art Collective is President Gene Kraselic and Chelsea Frazier. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Of course. So for starters, tell me about Premier Art Collective.
Well, we're an experiential nonprofit organization, and we use the arts as a vehicle of healing and hope. Come alongside organizations and develop free therapeutic art programs and music therapy programs, and we make it free to those organizations we serve. People like Julie Valentine Center, Upstate Warrior Solution, Trident Mercy Center, people in need of healing, but we're all in need of healing.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of really, really good things that you guys are doing there. And I know tomorrow night we have Kaleidoscope. It's being hosted by artist Jared Emerson. Can you kind of talk to me about how this came to be and the idea behind it?
Yeah, this has been around for about 10 years. It was originally an art show for Jared, and we used it as a fundraiser for our organization as well. But the places we've gone around the world and we've seen that art has really a significant impact to help people through their trauma, abuse, whatever it may be, where people can express themselves without having to speak it. So as we started to go through the years, we ended up saying, you know, let's really have a significant transition into art music therapy. And this particular event, we wanted people to get immersed within it. We've got an art show tomorrow night. It's based on Psalm 30:11, and it's all about mourning and healing. Mourning and dancing. There's pain in life, there's joy in life, so we've challenged about a dozen artists, Chelsea being one of them, to create pieces of artwork that one represent mourning, one representing dancing. And coupled with this art show, we'll have live performances by Jared, Nick Burns, bringing in Dove nominated and Grammy participant winner Ryan Ellis to perform, and it's going to really be a phenomenal evening.
It seems like quite the task to be given, to want mourning and dancing. So how did you make this all work, Chelsea?
Well, I think any artist would know that writing about pain or kind of creating art from a place of pain is a little bit easier than creating art from a place of joy. So it was actually not too difficult for me as a poet and as a writer to look at what I've written and to kind of tap that place and to come up with something that fit. But one of the beautiful things as a Christian artist is that I believe that all of the pain and all of the mourning that we experience is redeemed. And so getting to kind of tap into that and to lean into that, the fact that we do feel sadness, we do feel pain and grief and really heavy things, and that we're allowed to feel those things, but that they're not wasted, was a really beautiful thing to explore. And I'm really excited about what that brought out in me, and I can't wait to see what it brought out in all of my peers, all my partners.
Absolutely. Yeah. What is your medium of art?
I'm primarily a poet and a musician, so creating the written word, not necessarily to be spoken. I've got a friend who will be there tomorrow night, Dove, who is a spoken word poet primarily. I'm less of that, more of a written word poet. But getting to showcase that visually, I'm getting to collaborate with a local painter and kind of put all of those different mediums together. It's been a really stretching challenge, and I'm excited for what's going to turn out.
And as an artist, how does it feel when you get to see people experiencing your work kind of firsthand?
It's really humbling. It's not the only reason to make art, but it's one of the primary motivators in actually being brave enough to put it out, is that you hope that it has an impact on other people, that it leaves a mark that is for good. And I hope that, I hope people like what I made, but more so, I hope that it meets them where they are. And I think that that's a power that art has beyond any of us.
Oh, absolutely. And what do you hope is kind of taken away from Kaleidoscope?
You know, we want to educate people on what we do, not only our programs here, but the work that we do around the world. And it's a fundraiser.
Yeah.
And I go to a lot of fundraisers, and you know, some of them are stuffy, but they raise a lot of money. So we really wanted to have a great time and raise money, but the education and the awareness of who we are is as important as the resources that this nonprofit organization receives, so we can continue to do the work here in Greenville and, again, like I said, around the world.
Absolutely. Well, it's always nice when you can go out, have a fun time, but also support a great cause, which sounds like is exactly what's going to happen tomorrow night. So thank you both so much for stopping by. And if you are interested, Kaleidoscope, an immersive art experience and fundraiser, is taking place tomorrow night. It's happening at Zen on South Main Street. That's in downtown Greenville. Of course, for ticket information and pricing, you can head on over to our website. That's foxcarolina.com.